Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that to video game. I'm not a video game. Video game. Oh no, what's the name? Video Game Armada. Time for another edition of This Just In, or not. And of course, this is the one true I'm the Gamer Boss Bronze. Let me tell you something about me, people. I love children's card games. I do. I was that one guy back in middle school when a friend of mine brought a deck of Magic the Gathering, and it was like a red deck full of goblins, and he gave it to me to play, and I won my very first match. It was like, oh, this is the way. I love video games, but this is the way too. I mean, amazing. And over time, and I mean long periods of time, I've tried to on again, off again play Magic the Gathering. Not a lot of people after that one fateful encounter had either a deck or I didn't have the time and yada yada yada. You know, I sort of ended up shelving the whole experience. But the love of the card game still held strong to me. And it transversed through different card games through my entire existence. From Magic the Gathering to the Pokemon trading card game to what else? I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! The show, but I never got into it. But I loved the show, and I kept watching it for like seasons to seasons, just because I like the card game mechanics. Heaven help me, I don't know why, but I do. But it all changed for me when they said, whoever out there said, you know what's gonna be awesome? Let's make a children's card game and slap it on a video game. Time and convenience all wrapped up into one. People can play by them lonesome, or they can challenge their friends, you know, if they're in the area to anything. And you know what? I was sold. I said, a children's card game on my video game of choice, yes please. And my love for card games had been once renewed, and I was playing various card games on video games that were like not very famous, obscure. I mean, seriously, anyone but me played the Digimon card battle game? Anyone? Bueller? Well, I don't blame you. I mean, if it wasn't the fact that I loved card battle games, I probably wouldn't have played it either. But I'm glad I did, and I loved it. And that game had one of the not really jump scariest games. I mean, villains, but one of the, you know, somewhat creepy villains I've ever experienced as my life as a gamer. Just look it up. Look for Analog Man. I don't know if that'll bring up anything, but there you go. But that's not the only one. I played a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game card game called the 100 Years War, or the War of the Roses, where the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! The original cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! Were like embodied different characters between the French and English 100 Years War, more or less, in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Spin, and you got sent from your reality down to this alternate dimension universe time frame reality where you were the champion, and you get to choose to work with Yugi or Seto Kaiba, but they weren't called that, but they were that. It was good fun too. I do love card games. But I'm sorry to say, in recent times, my love for that media has been waning. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still hitting and holding. They're very popular right now, as card games are just springing all over the place. But for me, the magic seems to be losing because these new young buck card games, there doesn't seem to be much of a feel anymore. I mean, look at Hearthstone. Hearthstone, it's stupid fun, you know, colorful, and the mechanics are pretty darn solid. But it's really, really luck-based. I mean, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you went the champ or you just some scrub on the internet like me who play it every once in a while. Those cards you got in your deck don't mean nothing if you don't get lucky and draw them. Same way with Hex. Shards of Fate. I played that for a while, and I was hoping that this would be the chosen one game to reignite my card love addiction. No, and sadly it wasn't. I mean, it was close, don't get me wrong. But when I found out you couldn't take your what draw me to the Hex Shard's Fate, where you could have a single-player card campaign where you are like an adventurer, but you attack with cards. It works in the realm of that game, but basically you couldn't take your character online. Instead you had to fight PvP with rando decks. I don't do that. If I'm gonna work this hard to build up a deck, I better throw it on online to challenge other people. And of course, you know, Hex Shards of Fate had other problems with that as well. And of course, don't get me started with the Magic the Gathering video games. They're good, but just don't have that fun and magic. Even Gwent, you know, I reported on that, and I'm sure people liked it. And, you know, between you and me and the wall, I'm probably not going to play Gwent, but I reported on anyway because you people out there love Gwent because you like The Witcher. I don't like The Witcher, so I'm probably not going to like the Gwent, so I'm going to pass that on myself. But if you like The Witcher and or Gwent, then by all means, go and play it. Go. But for me, it's not going to happen. It's just, lately, I have been striking out with card games left and right, and it makes me sad because one of the reasons why I love gaming so much is because of that fateful day. And I've been looking and searching, and, you know, just need a game that re-sparks my love. And then I found this newsletter, or is it news poster, whatever that news press letter thing, you know, from Bethesda, saying that Elder Scrolls Legends is now coming on Android tablets, Mac, and Steam. So, what is Elder Scrolls Legend? I looked it up. I looked at the trailer. I looked at the information. It looks amazing. And the game has been out for a minute, you know? So, I said, hey, this might be something that would reinvigorate me. And I haven't felt that way since in a long time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to share this with the world. So, here it is, world. You now get a chance to play the Elder Scrolls Legend game right now. It's available on Steam, your Android tablet, and your Mac, various Mac devices. I just only looked at the trailer, but I'm not lying to you right now. I am downloading Elder Scrolls Legend right now, and hopefully, cross my fingers, it'll be that game. But it looks impressive enough, and now it's available like practically everywhere. So you should give it a try. Like I said, card games are cropping up like crazy, and if you're like me, you like card games, but not so much as jaded as me, and you want to try a new card game outside you just trying Gwent right now, here's another one for you. I'm going to try it right now as soon as I can, and hopefully it brings it back. But it's boasted a lot of good things I like different strategies, like based off the Elder Scrolls series. I like that. Elder Scrolls is highly customizable to who you are as a character person in the world, so I know there's going to be a lot of cool things in there. Story mode versus arena, where you go up against other card players of this game, and hopefully they'll let me take my solo player deck onto versus. If it doesn't, I'll be a sad panda, but I have a funny feeling you're going to be able to import your decks from solo to, you know, PvP mode. Here's hoping. There's actually a story mode, which I'm really big into, especially for this type of media. You know, save the universe using cards. That's great. All that good stuff. Heck, they even have a somewhat unique system, in which case that Elder Scrolls later said, okay, we're not going to have you fight on one battlefield. We're not going to layer it up. You're going to fight on two battlefields at the same time. So it's going to be like you're doing two games at once. That's neat, that's cool, that's challenging. I want it. I want to play it like right now. And of course, like most card battle games these days, on video games or online, hey, it's free to play. So pick it up. It only took me 9 minutes to download it. It's downloaded right now, so I'm going to play that right now. And you guys should join me because it's fresh, it's new, everyone can get into it, and we can all have a good time. Or get into Gwent. Although technically it's still in beta, I don't know if it's ready for prime time yet, but I'm sure people are having fun with Gwent right now. I'm going to have fun with Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls for life, yo, better than Witcher. And this is Watcher, I'm the Gamer, Boss Bonds, telling you to once again stay tuned for the very next Video Game Armada transmission. Till then, though, take care.